start with the hands, palms down on the knees. And start just to gently move through your neck, taking ear to the shoulder, over to the opposite shoulder. Start to feel into your body, feel into your breath. Maybe dropping the chin down to the chest and feeling the length of the back of your neck. Slowly rolling side to side till the ears near the shoulder and back through the center. Feel your breath deepen into the belly. Maybe take that neck all the way around if it's comfortable to do so. Breathing into both sides of the neck, feeling the length in the space. Go ahead and take those circles back in the opposite direction. Feeling the stretch in the front of the throat as you lift the chin. Inhaling and stretching the neck and the throat. That connection to all those parts of the body. Let's bring our neck back to neutral, chin to chest. Hollow out the spine. Suck your navel back towards your spine. Really rock back towards your tailbone. And then inhale, lift the heart up with your chin. And exhale, round yourself back up. Good. Start to move through whatever pace your breath wants to take into seated cat-cow. And you will rock from way back toward your tailbone, not on your tailbone, but back toward the tailbone to way up high on your sitting bones. And let's get a lot of movement in the thoracic spine, pulling the heart forward and rounding out your back. Maybe even your spine will give you a couple adjustments this morning. Feel your arms waking up as you press the knees into, hands rather, into your knees. Pulling through your triceps with long, straight arms. And moving on your sitting bones. Releasing all the energy that's stored in your spine, starting to wake up that channel. Beautiful. Take one more deep inhale, breathe it in, pull the breath in and hold, maintain at the top. And exhale all the way out, rounding your spine out, drawing the navel in towards the spine. And inhale back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and open your hands, palms up on the knees. And take a few deep breaths into your belly. Just feel the energy moving through your body. And a little more electric, a little more alive, and all that energy travels to every cell. And we'll take the hands up to heart center and start to rub the palms together, creating a little heat and a little friction, connecting both hemispheres of the brain. And start to call in an intention for your practice. Bringing the hands nice and steady at your heart. 3 times on your inhale, repeat that intention to yourself. Deep, long, slow breaths filling into the belly. Beautiful. Interlacing our fingers, press the palms away. Deep inhale as you rise. And send that intention out, allowing it to surround you 3 times as well. Beautiful. Let's bring ourselves up into tabletop. Start to wiggle through the shoulders, wrists, ankles, toes. Take any extra stretches for the wrists that you might need, maybe turning one hand back. Other. Flipping the palms face down with all 10 fingers back towards your knees. You rock back into the wrist just a little bit, stretching up the inside of the wrist. Beautiful. Let's gently move through a few hip circles. Inhaling the heart forward over the wrist, starting to feel the hands connect down into the ground, really extending your fingers. Use your exhale as you bring your hips all the way back towards your heels. Let your body snake around. Let's go ahead and move back in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Bring yourself into puppy pose, keeping the hips above the knees, dropping your forehead to the mat, extend your fingertips as far as you can, stretching your upper back. Breathing into the sides of your ribs, feeling that space. Stretching from underneath the arms. Beautiful, and then sink all the way back to child's pose. Take your hands and palms together in prayer out ahead of you. Feel the depth of your breath. Feel it expand into the belly and skim across the back of the throat. Beautiful. Let's start to move our way to downward facing dog. Opening up your upper back in down dog. Creating that space between the scapula. Fingertips will still be forward. It's just about rotating your shoulder down to open up the inner elbow crease to be looking forward. Having your triceps rolling outward and back. Use those first few breaths to drop into your heels, stretch through the soles of your feet. Maybe pedaling out the legs gently, bending the knees and straightening them back out. So just allow yourself the space and time to feel into your own body. Pressing out of the shoulders, releasing the jaw and the neck. Just allowing the heels to melt towards your mat as the chest presses towards the front of the thighs. Beautiful. Then rock forward to plank pose. So this is our longest series yet here. So take your time and take breaks where you need. From plank, exhale back, hand to shin tap. Coming back to plank, that's 1, 2, we're going to 8. Good, strong press back to down dog. Out of just that single arm. After 8, it's our Spider-Mans. And then moving down through Chaturanga. Inhaling the heart open, whoever back bend your spine is ready for. As long as those shoulders are pulling away from the ears, your collarbones are broad, and you're pressing energy into the tops. Move back to downward dog. So that is the series, the sequence. We're going to do 5 more rounds. You can stick to pace or move at your own pace. Exhale, forward plank pose. Beautiful, tap back. Use your breath. Don't rush it. Feel strong. Spider-Mans. There's 8 of each. And moving through your vinyasa. Make sure that whatever chaturanga you choose, the heart is leading to the ground. There's no gold ribbon, there's no blue ribbon or gold star. You need to be honest with yourself. Move through the variation that's the best for you. Here we go, 3. Nice and smooth, beautiful. Beautiful, breathe into it. I hope you've got a nice little bit of music going, helping you work your tempo. You're feeling stronger in that down dog, more open in the shoulder. Round 4. Use your breath, listen to your breath. Beautiful, open up the chest. Here we go, 5. Beautiful. Leading that down dog. We've got one more big round. Going ready. After you finish, you can move to child's pose. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Good. Yeah, sink it back, let your arms relax. Rest those shoulders. Listen to your breath. Just listen to your breath. Focus on breathing even deeper into the belly and trying to slow the breath rate. Beautiful. Slowly transition over onto your back, hold behind your knees, start to roll like a ball. Just rolling out the length of your spine. And Jim, I think everyone's back jumps over that spot. That's a normal curvature. Mine does the same thing. And I think that's pretty normal. Beautiful. Rock up to boat. Nice. Go ahead and hold behind your calves if you can. Bring those legs up a little straighter. Lift your heart up towards your toes. Nice job. If you've got your legs straight, if you can, go all the way for your toes. And loop your two big toes with your first two fingers. You've shockingly done a lot of hamstring warm-ups already. If that's too much, come back down behind the calves. Bend the knees as much as you need or as little as you need. Lift the heart up and open. Look up to the sky. Lift your heart to the sky. Release your jaw. Pull the shoulder blades back, down in sockets. Beautiful. Come back into your ball. Nice. And back to boat. Wherever the legs land, arms out nice and long, gentle twist. Stay up tall with your chest. Keep your heart open wide. Three, two, and one. Rock and roll one last time. You'll roll right into chaturanga. Let me see it. Oh, come on, let me see that flip. Give yourself a little lift through the heart, stretch the belly, whether it's low instincts or higher, whatever you choose. Big energy down through your toes, push them to the mat. Lift your chin. Some deep, deep exhales. And lie down on the belly. Let's take a little twist. So the right foot is rotated back. The sole of the foot is on the ground into the sky. Left arm is extended out behind you, as long as that's comfortable. Beautiful. Back through center. And change directions. Good. Bring it back to center, press to downward facing dog. Focus on your shoulder position and your upper back being open in those triceps. Feel how the pressure is on your hands through all 5 fingers on each hand. Let's inhale the right heel high to the sky. Exhale as you float those right toes forward and then right between the hands. Heel to heel alignment as we rise to warrior one. Dropping the shoulders down. Let's interlace our fingers. Stretch underneath the arms, stretch the arms back. Beautiful. Release your arms wide. Go ahead and take your left arm underneath your right, coming into eagle. Hands pressing together. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, humble warrior, forward fold. Feel your left heel. Really anchoring your left foot here in humble warrior for that calf stretch. Beautiful. Rise back up, keeping eagle. Nice. Put the eagle right in a tree if you can. Taking the left foot as high to the inner thigh as you're able. You can't quite land to the inner thigh, land to the inside of your calf. Really focus on pressing your left knee out to the left. And holding your right hip underneath your shoulders so it's not dipping out to the right side. Beautiful. Taking your tree to warrior three. Maintain your eagle. Drop the left hip a little bit more and send even more energy out through your left heel. Big, big exhales. Push more energy down through the sole of your right foot. Use that press down into the ground to pull energy up from the ground. Feel yourself lifting off the ground. It's an exchange. You push, it will give back. Beautiful. Unravel the arms, standing split. Send the left heel high up to the sky. Beautiful. Go ahead and land full forward fold, big toe to big toe. Give yourself a little hippie shake. Release the back of your neck, let your head dangle. Beautiful. Bring your toes a little bit wider from each other. Crisscross the arms at the elbows and just dangle here. Release the back of your neck. Beautiful. Bring the feet a little wider yet. If your hands can touch to the ground, awesome. If they can't, grab a block. Have your hands on something. And sink as low as you can into yogi squat. Heels pressing onto the ground, feet are wide. And inhale yourself back up to straight legs. Let's do 8. Exhale, sink. When you get to the bottom, focus on pressing the knees out and lifting the heart up. press out, straight legs. And again, lifting the heart open, pressing your knees back, heels on the ground. Inhale to lengthen and straighten out the legs. Exhale to sink in. You're taking your time, feeling each one, letting yourself really sink in, feeling the length in your spine. Keeping the hands on the ground, so you're keeping energy to help open up the knees. Maybe the hands come wide. Pressing those knees back and open a little bit more. Let's do one or two more. Very, very good. Perfect. Land back to your seat. Rolling ball. Whee! That's the fun part. You can pump your legs. Let yourself swing. Whee! Instant energizer. And come back up into your boat. Good, nice gentle twist. Lifting up and in, pulling up and in, scooping out your belly. Push energy through the soles of your feet. Lift the heart open. Feel everything. Feel all the energy flowing through your body. Beautiful. One more time. And give yourself a rock and roll. And we're going to roll right into chaturanga. So it's a flip to the feet and a pop back to your plank. And move through your vinyasa, going downward facing dog. Let's lift our left heel high to the sky. Floating our left toes forward to land between the hands. Finding warrior one, landing our right heel. Heel to heel alignment. Check that out on your mat. And then feel that right foot smear into the ground. Holding you open in the hip, but the hip is still forward. But there's that energy to rotate out the femur. That's all coming down through the rooted foot. Interlace the fingers and stretch up. Feel that extension, that pull, that energy, but then release it from the jaw, or anywhere else it's being held. Beautiful. Release the arms wide. Right arm going underneath the left. Inhale, lift those elbows up. Exhale into humble warrior. Notice your left hip drawing back, right hip drawing forward, and that nice deep calf stretch on the right side. So much energy. You're really using your right leg right now. Beautiful. Rise up. And gently put that eagle into a tree. Pressing the sole of the left foot down into the ground. So the left hip is underneath you, not out to the side. And then really draw your right knee straight out to the side. Focus on opening up that right hip. Feel into your breath. Get a little taller, a little stronger. Sending your roots even deeper into the ground. Notice how the focus of your gaze has not shifted, has not wavered. Beautiful. From tree to warrior 3. Even more energy, we press down into the sole of the foot, down into the ground. Square the right hip to the ground. Beautiful. Unraveling the arms, hands down, heel the sky. Really energizing the right heel. Press, 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 press that right leg. Let it up, 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 up. Not dangling in space. Come on. Press out through a flat foot. Yes. Nice, gentle bending. Wiggle, wiggle, side to side. Wiggle out your feet and your toes, and then let's extend the toes, bringing big toes together, outer edges of the feet parallel. Do a nice big deep bend into the right knee. Let's open our left arm up to the sky. Pull the heart forward over your fingertips. Beautiful. Back down to center. Switch to bending the knees. And open up to the opposite side. Right leg straight, right arm up, and pull your heart forward. Really lengthening your spine. Good. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise up. Hands to heart, coming into Tadasana, feel the whole foot connect down to the earth. Beautiful. Coming into warrior 2, and windmill open. All right, let's play. Have one block up front just in case. Have one in back too, also just in case. Oh no. Nice strong feet against the ground. Pick up your shoulders and set them down a couple times. Beautiful. Flipping our forward palm. Come into reverse triangle. Straighten your forward leg. And coming back to warrior 2. Again. Inhale back, exhale forward again. One more. And pause. Very good. So we're going to add on to that a little bit. Come into reverse triangle. Nice. Straighten the torso up. Start to bend your back left knee. Coming into your low lateral lunge. Again, maybe that's the block that's on the back end of your mat. Maybe it's helping support you here or here. Drop the left shoulder inside the left knee. Let your right toe be up to the sky. Beautiful. Press back up. and warrior two. Again, inhale, lengthening your forward leg, reverse triangle, and to center, and shift the weight back to that left foot into your low lateral lunge. Yes, beautiful. With the left shoulder inside the left knee, take the right arm up. Beautiful, hands for support, press up, and warrior two. Adjust your back foot back in if you need. Good, one more time. Flip that forward palm, reverse triangle. And center, and shift. Beautiful, left shoulder inside left knee, right arm rotates back, and maybe you can go into a wrap here. Wrapping, giving like a chicken wing to that whole left leg. Right leg out straight. Beautiful. Hands down for support. Press up, come into a wide angle forward fold. All 10 toes towards the long side of the mat. Woo! Give everything a nice little shake. Press into your heels to lift your sitting bones. If you have any strain on the right knee from having that extended that way, just put a little tiny bend into it. And then from your wide angle forward fold, reach your hands back through on the ground underneath the legs, palms down, reaching through past behind your body. Feel all that space in your back. Keep sending your sitting bones to the sky by pressing down and out through your heels. That's going to rotate the heads of your femurs, opening up your iliosacral joints. And then press your breath from the inside out, create expansion. Breathing into those spaces you're creating. Beautiful, back to center. Go ahead and pivot and step to the top of your mat, pull forward fold. Give yourself just a very gentle angle here, with or without support, whatever's feeling comfortable, best for you. Make sure it is very, very soft. You have been fairly deep into your knees, let your belly right to the front of the thighs, and then cross your elbows. And then let's walk our hands up the legs, bring the head up last, because that's a little bit of a long inversion, so you get a little dizzy. Take a second. Bring the big toes back together. Let's take our fingertips down at our sides. Imagine you're a big balloon at the Macy's Day, Thanksgiving Day parade, and these little, your fingers are holding the tethers that they're guiding you down the street with. It's a fun game. So feel the energy out through the fingers, connecting you down to the ground. Feel that you're rolling from your inner thighs outward to engage a little bit through the glutes and really press the feet into the ground. Beautiful. Let's step to warrior two on the left side. Left foot forward, right foot big step back. You still got one block at either end of the mat, just in case. So starting in warrior two, feel into it. Forward heel intersects with our back arch. Rolling out from those hip sockets. So roll everything out, open up. And then maybe lift and drop the shoulders a couple times. Try to extend your fingertips an inch more in each direction. Really reaching wall to wall. Feel those nerves stretch. And inhale back, reverse triangle. Exhale, forward warrior two. Inhale that. Inhale. Good, one more. Beautiful, and warrior two. Pause. Feel yourself rooted down on the ground, strong and steady. Beautiful, reverse triangle. And back up tall. Sink down towards that right foot. Use your hands for support. Get the right elbow inside the right knee. Left toes up towards the sky. Left hand looking down for support. This is a very Catwoman, Spider-Man-like pose. Good. Press up. And warrior two. Again. Reverse triangle. Up to center. Low lateral lunge. Good. This time we get the shoulder inside and open the left arm up. Beautiful. Hands to center to lift. Warrior two. Adjust the back foot when you come back into warrior two if you need to. Here we go. Straighten, reverse triangle. Up to center. Get down low in that lateral lunge. This time we open and maybe even wrap. Lifting the heart up and open, open. Like that awesome abdominal compression is so good for digestion. So good for the hips and low back. Awesome job. Unravel, hands to center, press into the ground, come up to a wide angle forward fold. Deep exhale, clear everything out. Breathe into your torso maximally. Breathe in so deep. You're creating so much internal pressure by filling yourself up so full with that breath. And then exhale, let it all out. Good, heels toe the feet in just a couple times, bend into the knees, press yourself up. Walk it up slow. Hips wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Interlace the hands down behind the back. Use a strap if you choose. Pulling the shoulders down. So as we pull the shoulders down, notice if you're dumping into the low back too much and help correct the pelvis alignment. Pulling the shoulders down will lift your thoracic spine, but I don't want it to pinch into your lumbar spine. So lifting and staying the neutral curvature in your low back. Drop into bent knees, press the knees back. Here you can definitely pull the pelvis forward to help neutralize the lower spine. And keeping the chest open, shoulders drawn down, energizing the hands. Your fingertips are pulling to the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Now pull your fingertips to the sky. Pressing the knees back, feeling how rooted and strong your feet are. Beautiful. And gently rise up. Nice job. Release the hands. Bring your feet back in straight forward or somewhere in the middle. Taking the left arm up and over, up underneath your occipital bridge in the right side. Stretch through the neck. Drop your right fingertips down. Soften your belly for breath expansion. Good. Use that side. Let's do the same on the other side. Up and over, find the lower occipital ridge, that's the little bone under your ear. And then lift up on it. You're not cranking your head down or to the side. You're actually lifting up. And then press the left hand down, the left shoulder down. That's how we're stretching, right? Creating distance, we're creating space. Nice, and release. Drop the chin to the chest, and very gently just go side to side, little tiny, little movement. Wowza. Let's come down to the mat. That was a good time. Go ahead, come on down to your back. Go ahead and lay back, moving the knees up into the chest. Go side to side here. And then heck, why not? Let's just go right for it. Happy baby pose. Hands to the soles of the feet. Let your knees come down outside of your rib cage. Notice how your arms are just heavy here. And it's just the heavy weight of your arms. And that's the only thing facilitating the stretch. You're not working in any way. This is completely passive. Other than the nice little hold on the feet, but that's not, nothing that should feel like an overly engaged grip either. It feels good to just kind of rock very gently here. Use your arms and just kind of almost like a tree in the wind, letting yourself gently rock. If you'd rather be still, just be still. By releasing the soles of the feet, cross your right knee over your left and come in Gobukasana. Here you're going to put a little more energy in your arms to draw the feet down. And I want you to do it from your scapula, from the back, from your shoulder muscles, your upper back muscles, not from your biceps and from your traps. I want you to pull your scapula together towards your spine for that retraction. Good, release that side, gentle egg beaters. Directions. Nice, and then left leg over the right. And same thing here, squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine and use that to pull the feet down. Again, getting this really nice compression for our digestive organs. Right now, the left thighs, pressing on the descending colon. Really nice for your digestion, elimination. Removal of toxins from your body. Beautiful. And release that side. Set your feet down as wide as your mat, like big toes on the mat, rest of the foot off the mat, that wide. And shoulders on the ground, palms out and open like a T, and then drop both knees one direction. Good, and over to the other side. Good, and bring it back to center. Give yourself one more nice big squeeze, hugging your knees up towards the chest. Maybe even lifting your head and hugging your chin towards your knees. And just squeeze everything, squeeze every muscle in your body. And then let yourself relax down onto the mat into Shavasana. Go ahead and make yourself cozy. If you want to take a variation for Shavasana today, maybe support just outside the thighs and come into a Supta Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose, recline bound angle pose. Taking the soles of the feet together and allowing your knees to be wide. And just rest out flat and maybe find a wall, whatever it is you want right now. Tuning into letting your body's intelligence talk to you. Use those deep exhales. Just melting yourself into the mat. Letting go completely, full surrender. Scan through and see if there's something that's not released. And slowly. And if you come across any points of resistance or tension, just gently give those areas permission to relax and release. Stretch and bring deeper breath into the body. Maybe taking yourself into a full body stretch. Gently coming back. Maybe rolling to one side. And then pressing up to the bed. Let's bring the hands up and open on tops of the knees. And closing your eyes, feel into the palms, all the energy that you hold there, all the creative power. The power to create any opportunity you want. And taking the hands up to heart center. Take a moment to send out a little extra love and encouragement today. And take a moment to invite extra love and encouragement back in. Namaste.